Question?
This was invaluable, the way the game was called to get ready for season opener.
You know what, I think it was invaluable in a lot of ways. That is certainly one of them. You know, clearly, the game's going to be called differently, at least for a while, if not the rest of the season, and the word is it will be for the rest of the season. But I think, you know, there's a couple ways you can go with this game. You can schedule however you want. You can find a team that graduated everybody, or you can find a team that's got everybody back. You can play a team that was, you know, 10 and 17, or you can play a team that wins championships and was 19 and 8 and has a terrific coach. I knew what we were going to get from this team the day we scheduled this game. We got outplayed. Now, we won the game, but we were substantially outplayed today by that team. And I think it's exactly what our team needed today. I think we needed to get outfought, to get outplayed. You know, we needed a team that's going to force us into some mistakes. And we did some things that were good. You know, we did enough good things to win, and there were some individual performances that I thought were terrific. I thought Woodbury was terrific. Aaron White was terrific. Zach McCabe, spectacular. You know, so there were some great individual performances for us, and some guys that stepped up when things weren't going well. Because throughout the course of the season, as we all know, there's times when things go well, sometimes things don't go well. Well, it wasn't going well. We weren't making shots. We weren't making plays. Our assist numbers per field goal were horrendous. You know, I thought we had too many turnovers for a team that was playing, a contained press back to, you know, you get a zone, matchup, whatever. You know, they weren't really pressuring us. You know, so I think it was a great opportunity for us to play a team that's used to winning, that's physically, you know, capable of competing, and have to do some things in that period of time where, you know, we either did some things that won the game, or we were going to really go in the complete opposite direction and struggle the whole time, because we struggled a lot today.
When you say you expected them to outplay you, do you think?
I didn't expect them to outplay us. I expected them to be really good. What I said was they outplayed us. Didn't expect them to outplay us.
Did you address that, obviously, with your team?
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony
You're a
Clemens.
smart guy, Rick.
Anthony Clemens, what's his situation?
He tweaked his ankle on Friday. He'll be good. He was still a little bit swollen, a little bit sore today. If he had to, he could have gone, but it wasn't worth pushing it. I thought he'd be better by today. He'll probably be good by Tuesday, I guess.
So you would expect him to play Friday?
He'll play Friday. Unless he hurts it again.
Yeah.
Was this an off day from three-point range, 2 of 18?
We've been shooting the ball well from three-point range. You know, I thought we started poorly. We jacked a few. They're in a zone. It's good to see Zach hit one early. He's really the only one that, you know, hit one early. The other ones we hit were the other one we hit was late. You know, Pete was a little bit gun shy, which is not normally him. He did fire too quickly, but then when he missed a couple, and then he was hesitant, I thought, and then he shot it a little bit as an afterthought. I want him to just, if he's open, shoot it. And I think the one time he had a wide open three, and he tried to feed the high post, and he turned it over. Shoot the ball. So he'll get that figured out.
Was Gabe a little hesitant after this technical when he went?
No, I don't think. I think he was a little bit antsy when he fouled the three-point shooter, and the kid made it. 4-point play. You know, he has great pride in himself, so he feels like he let his team down when he makes a mistake like that. But you know, it was we had trapped on the side. We're trying to rotate. He's looking. He whacks out on a shooter. He got there about a half second late. Tried not to foul the guy. Fouled him. Of course, the kid makes it. I think the good thing for Gabe was he came back and did some really good things after he made some mistakes, and I think that's a big step for him.
They got some things dribble penetration-wise to the basket. Poor help defense, poor on-ball defense.
It was their offense. Their offense has got us all spread out, and you know, we were pressuring the next pass, so we were, you know, the X is on the O. We didn't play some guys correctly, and they have some guys that can drive. They also had a small lineup, we had a big lineup, you know, so we could have adjusted to that and taken Utah off Strouder, for example. You know, he's going to drive on Jared. But then again, we thought we had some advantages on the other end.
You just mentioned Peter Jock's performance a little bit. What did you see from him in his very first
Well, defensively, he was not good. I thought the good thing was, you know, he did show some aggressiveness. I mean, he did end up with 6 points. Got to the free throw line a couple times when we really needed it. And, you know, like I said, I would like to see him shoot the ball as soon as he's open. And he's going to have to be a better defender at this level to be effective, because with the guys he's going to be guarding in this league, they're killers.
What about Jared? What did you see from him in this first?
He looked nervous to me in the start of the game, you know, and I keep telling him, now granted, I mean, we all forget. I try not to forget it, but, you know, he hasn't played in 2 years, and it's his first time out there in an Iowa uniform. I thought he did some really good things, but it just took him a little bit of time to settle down. And what happens is, he doesn't take shots that he normally takes, so his teammates are expecting him to take shots, and then he picks up his dribble, and then he gets jammed up, and now he's struggling, you know, he's sideways, and we need him to just be more aggressive. I mean, he's too good an offensive player. If he's open from 3, shoot it. If he does a crossover dribble and he get it to the elbow and raise up and shoot the pull-up, shoot it. You know, he was really hesitant, I think, the first time I put him in. Second time he was much better, and then the second half he was much better.
Okay.
Thank you.